All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Yeah, I'm waiting to Mondays, man. Football on to do these live reviews. We talk about Errol Spence, Shawn Porter. I talk a little bit about the undercard fights. I did reviews on the videos on them yesterday. If you didn't catch them, but yeah, appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Uh, won't miss another video. Make sure you hit that. Make sure you check out our sponsor, The Help Blaze at thehelpblaze.com. Use the promo code Goodfellow1Box and get 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, and much, much more. Website, promo code in description. We'll make a donation. That link's always in the description as well, too. Best way to donate is to share the video, all right? Appreciate that, man. And yeah, man, let's talk. Let's talk about Errol Spence, Shawn Porter. Before everybody roll in, I'll talk a little bit about the undercards real quick. I picked Josito Lopez off the strength. I didn't do no film study, but I seen Lopez and Molina fight 1,000 times. Man, I remember John Molina could have fought Adrian Broner, but he got stopped by Antonio DeMarco in like a minute or some shit like that. It was quick as hell. And then Broner would go on and fight DeMarco the very next fight and defeat Antonio DeMarco. I remember John Molina I think he knocked out Hank Lundy. I think Henry Lundy was beating him up, and he ended up knocking out Hank Lundy. I remember him knocking out Mickey Bay in the 12th round. So I followed John Molina, Josito Lopez. I remember he got robbed versus Jesse Vargas. I remember Josito Lopez. He dropped Madonna. Before that he got his jaw broke. He broke Ortiz's jaw, and then he moved up and fought Canelo. I think the winner of Ortiz and Lopez would have fought Canelo. Lopez won, jumped up another weight class, fought Canelo. Believe he got stopped. So I got a tremendous amount of respect for John Molina and Josito Lopez. They gave us some of the best fights and knockouts, and I'd be remiss if I didn't mention John Molina war with Lucas the Machine Matisse, which might be one of the greatest fights this decade has seen. That Lucas Matisse and John Molina war was a better war than Ruslan Provodnikov and Lucas Matisse, and we know Provodnikov and Matisse was never the same fighter after they fought. But I could say Danny Garcia and Lucas Matisse wasn't the same fighters after they fought. But I think Lopez dropped him twice in the first round, man. And man, it was a good war. John Molina showed a lot of heart. He kept dropping that left hand like Joe Goosen say, and he not quick enough to roll or to slip. He ain't never been a fighter that slip punches or a good counter puncher. And Molina should have had that hand up pressing Josito Lopez, but Lopez was the fresher fighter. He had the bigger pop. He was the bigger fighter. He's fought at 54. He fought at 47. Molina started off at 35. I believe Lopez might have started off at 140. And pretty much, Molina was trying to come back. Had this probably been at 140, I think Molina probably would have hurt Lopez. But he still got a lot of power, but he don't have that power he had at 35 and 40. And Lopez was able to withstand some of his right hands and some of his punches. But Molina landed some really good counter shots, but Lopez was the fresher fighter. He took a lot of good shots, and he looking for a title shot. So at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. So we'll see what happens with him. But credit to both of them. John Molina, great fights over the years. Lundy, who else he fought? Mickey Bay and Matisse and Broner and Crawford and the whole nine. Shout out to Ricky E in the super chat for the big boy. Appreciate it. He said, "What up, bro?" A lot of Errol Spence channels hate Spence now. And Bud Crawford fight reminds me of Chavez Pernell Whitaker. Yeah, I'm gonna get there. Banco salute. Appreciate that, Ricky E. And I'm gonna get to Errol Spence in a bit. I'm just gonna clear these fights. I didn't do a review for Molina and Lopez, and that was a good fight. Then we had Barrios and Bakhtar. Bakhtar, he gonna have problems getting fights. Everybody I was in the movie theater with, they was talking in the hallway, and a lot of people thought Bakhtar won the fight. I thought it could have been a draw, because Molina won the first 4 rounds plus a knockdown. That's 5 plus the last round, 6, 7. So he could have won 7-5 because he won the first 4 rounds plus a knockdown, and he got 2 points in the 12th round. So he could have won by a round or 2. But Bakhtar is definitely be a tough fighter. For somebody that never went 12 before, he looked fresh. Joel Diaz, like I said, I interviewed him a few years ago. Excellent dude, man. Joel Diaz can talk boxing all day. And like I said, Antonio Diaz, his brother, and Julio Diaz, his brother, who actually fought Shawn Porter to a draw, and a lot of brothers thought he beat Shawn Porter, and then Shawn Porter ended up beating him in a rematch a couple fights down the line. Um, but yeah, John Molina, man. I mean, not John Barrios. It was a learning experience. You go through those type of things. You figure out how to fight dudes on the inside, and at the end of the day, he found out how to fight Bakhtar in the end when he dropped him. Hold your ground, tuck your chin, and keep it short and simple. He found the right distance to get his shots off on the inside, and Barrios would be a better fighter for this. I think Virgil Hunter will school him on fighting on the inside and how to hold his ground. It's basically what I say is like a boulder. You don't want a boulder to go downhill and get momentum, then you can't stop it. But before the boulder get downhill, if you push it backwards, you got a better chance of stopping it. So when you got punches like Bakhtar, you gotta push them dudes on the back foot. You gotta put them on the back foot, and you gotta let them know like you serious business, or you gonna fight them on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Then you gotta tuck your hands, tuck your chin, step to the side, and you gotta sit down and fire in short areas and get them short shots off. But I'm not concerned about Barrios. Barrios is a talented guy, man, for sure. So um, it's a learning experience. You know, you could have had it a draw. You could have had it for Bakhtar. Um, but hey, he gonna learn and get better from this. Darrell Benavidez, like Darrell was winning to me until he cut his eye, where Benavidez was starting to come on. And Darrell should have been more aggressive with his combination punches. But what I said before is like people in the comment section talk about Benavidez Darrell like I didn't pick Darrell. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to get on Mike. I picked Benavidez, and the thing about Darrell is I said that he was already talking about retirement. He don't have the legs that he once had, and at the end of the day, it showed. He wasn't the same fighter that he was when he fought Bika or when he fought Badu Jack. He don't have the legs no more, and the scar tissue is really bad for him. But like I said before, I got a video coming about Caleb playing in Benavidez, so I ain't gonna really cook on that for long. But other than that, um, hold on, dog out there crying for no fucking reason. But but yeah, like I said before, Benavidez he started to step it up, close the distance. But it's something about him, man. He just don't seem to have the balance and the coordination. Um, that I think he should have. But I think he'd get better, man. But that was a good fight. Then he started putting him on him. He started hitting the real eye, and he got the fight over. I think they should have, they should have ended it earlier than that. But hey, credit to Benavidez though, man. But yeah, saw about Errol and Shawn. I thought it was a close fight. A lot of people seem to think Shawn Porter won. A ton of people think Shawn Porter won the fight. And people in the comment section saying, "Oh, just because Bud Crawford, Spence did that, don't mean Bud Crawford can do that, dude." At the end of the day, Errol Spence got problems. Okay, he got problems with lateral speed. He got problems with speed in general. You know what I'm saying? He got problems with speed. Shawn Porter's speed gave him all types of problems. You see, Shawn Porter anytime Shawn Porter wanted to come in and he feinted him and he slipped shots like that, Errol Spence couldn't stop him from coming in. Only way Errol Spence was able to really get any dominance over Shawn Porter is when he put Shawn Porter on the ropes. When he was able to stop Shawn Porter before he got the rolling, like Barrio should have did, that's the only time he was able to get him. When he got Shawn Porter in the corners, when he got Shawn Porter on the ropes, when he got Shawn Porter, DJ Charm, Black Charm Music, Banco, El Jefe, Salute, Shaolin. When he got Shawn Porter on the ropes, he was able to do work. But anytime, even when he got Shawn Porter on the ropes, Shawn Porter lateral quickness gave Errol Spence a ton of problems. Errol Spence got problems with slickness. Errol Spence got problems with foot speed. Errol Spence got problems with elusiveness. It ain't hard to see. You ain't got to be Shawn Porter to do what he did. It wasn't about Shawn Porter just being aggressive and bum rushing Errol Spence. Errol Spence's jab was non-existent when Shawn Porter wanted to come in. That's the point of the fucking jab. That's the point of the jab. The point of the jab is to control distance. And Errol Spence couldn't control the distance on Shawn Porter when he wanted to come in. Now, if he able to get Shawn Porter on the ropes and stop Shawn Porter from coming in on his momentum, then that was different. He need to be first. And Errol Spence was hesitant. He was patient. Errol Spence punches the land. Now you got some guys that punch to set up. You got some guys that punch in bunches to set you up. And Shawn Porter was a dude that was punching and bunching. But Errol Spence, when it was time to utilize that jab and keep Shawn Porter from coming in that front door, Errol Spence had no answers for it. He had no answers for it. When his jab was supposed to keep Shawn Porter on the outside, he couldn't do it. And a lot of you guys are right. Styles make fights. Kell Brook had a much easier time handling Shawn Porter than Errol Spence had. That's a fact. Kell Brook, he couldn't stop Kell Brook jab. But Kell Brook kept Shawn Porter off balance though. You know what I'm saying? He kept him off balance. Sometimes he'll be first. Sometimes he'll walk Shawn into a shot. Sometimes he'll hold his ground. Errol Spence didn't do that, and that's the difference. That's the difference between why he had a harder time and why Errol had a harder time, why Kell had a harder time. You know what I'm saying? Don't assume these fighters can do things because they beat a guy. No. Kell Brook does things better than Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He was able to control distance, and controlling distance is an underrated boxing attribute. It's hard to do. But Shawn Porter, great athlete. That ain't nothing to be ashamed of. You ain't gonna run into too many people that's as fast as Shawn Porter. And people say, well, this guy's not gonna fight like Shawn Porter. It ain't about fighting like Shawn Porter. It's multiple ways to defeat fighters. Had Shawn Porter had better straight punches, had Shawn Porter had a little bit of power, you know what I'm saying? We could be talking about a different situation. And he hurt Errol Spence a few times, and Errol Spence hurt him. I think Errol Spence hurt him. I think he hurt Shawn Porter more than a knockdown a couple times. But he let Shawn Porter buy time. He didn't close out enough. When he hurt Shawn Porter in some of them rounds, he let him off the hook. Because he was hurting Shawn Porter to the body. And for whatever reason it is, Errol Spence just I don't want to say he don't go for the kill. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. I said the nigga looked like I thought he was drunk. I ain't even gonna front, dog. Real shit. I thought the nigga was drunk in the fight. I ain't even gonna lie about that. If you go back and watch the first few rounds, the nigga looked like the nigga looked like he was sleepwalking. I bullshit you not. Look at his face. I was looking like, is something wrong with this nigga? Dude, he was legitimately waiting on Shawn Porter, and I guess he was trying to counter Shawn Porter with his left hand. He was sitting there like, I'm like, what is this nigga doing? And I'm dead ass. I'm not laughing about shit. I'm dead ass serious. We joke a lot, bro. We joke a lot, dog. But I'm dead ass serious, nigga. I'm dead ass serious, bro. Like the nigga was like, I'm looking like, damn, is he gonna do something? And Shawn just looking like, Shawn thinking to like, he gonna do something? And another thing, Shawn Porter neutralized his straight left hand. He wasn't letting that bitch bark like he was supposed to neither. He wasn't letting that left hand go. Now when he got Shawn on that ropes, he was giving him that town business like he was from Oakland. He was ripping them shots to the body when he got him on the ropes. But if they standing anywhere but on the ropes in the corner, he wasn't letting that left hand go with no confidence, man. If Errol Spence feel like he can't land, he won't throw. And that's a problem. You ain't going to find a perfect shot on this level. You ain't going to find Shawn Porter like you found Algieri, Bundu. None of them niggas like that. you not gonna find them. And I'm talking about the low blows in a second. Real talk. But you can't wait. You can't sit there and wait on Shawn Porter. If he fight Bud and he try to wait on Bud like that, or Canelo, or even Pacquiao, he gonna have some problems, bro. He gonna have a lot of problems. He sit there and he wait on J-Rock. He sit there and wait on J-Rock. He gonna have a lot of problems. He sit there and wait on the Tony Harrison. He gonna have a ton of problems. He can sit there on Lara because Lara ain't gonna do shit. Lara ain't gonna do shit but throw 2 punches, a 1 and a 2. But some of them dudes, you can't sit there like that, bro. You cannot sit there and he ain't even a good enough counter puncher. He not even a good enough counter puncher. You know, he ain't a good enough counter puncher to sit there. See, Floyd can sit there like that. You know, Floyd can sit there because he gonna slip and then he gonna counter you back. You know what I'm saying? You know, Floyd has got master vision. You know, hold on. Floyd got master vision. You know, them great defensive fighters like Pernell Whitaker, look at their eyes. Wide eyes. They sitting there waiting. They can feel when you gonna punch. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence sitting there trying to be like that. Errol Spence not gonna take Shawn Porter. He come in with a lead left hook. Errol Spence not gonna slip and come back up with nothing like that. He not gonna pull counter like Floyd Mayweather. He not a counter puncher like that. And early on, he was trying to look to knock Shawn Porter out, if y'all don't know. He was looking to knock Shawn Porter out with one shot. That's what he was waiting on. Now I'm gonna give you the equivalent. You ever seen Zab Judah? You ever seen Zab Judah versus Floyd Mayweather? Who seen Zab versus Floyd Mayweather fight? And I watched that fight about 3 or 4 times. If you seen that fight, Zab Judah was trying to counter Floyd Mayweather, and Floyd Mayweather still fought different. That was a younger version of Floyd. Floyd Mayweather would throw this lead right hand that a lot of niggas have an answer for. So, Yoel Judah, I think that's Zab Judah daddy name, and Zab Judah, they was trying to land Zab left uppercut all night, I think it was. They was trying to counter Floyd straight right hand, lead right hand with an uppercut all night. And they never seemed to find that shot. Zab Judah came close a lot of times to landing that shot, but he could never land a shot. You know what I'm saying? That was the equivalent what Errol Spence was doing on early. They was waiting on Shawn to come in, and he was trying to land that money shot with the left hand. He abandoned the jab. See, if you watch a basketball player, right? He go out there, and some niggas is rhythm shooters. You know, they got to see the ball go in the hoop to get a rhythm. Early on, Errol Spence, he abandoned his jab for one shot. He tried to get a rhythm. That fucked up his rhythm, excuse me. When he was looking for that one knockout shot where Shawn Porter was going to bull rush in, he thought he was going to land that one punch to hurt Shawn. It made him drop. It made him ignore the jab, and really it made him keep his left hand home a lot of times. Tex Rock, salute. Tex Rock, salute. Dr. Blick, I see you. He kept his left hand home. Had he sat there and came out there and was aggressive on the front foot from the beginning and utilized his jab, then I think we talking about a different ball game. Yeah, Floyd touched the canvas once. His glove did touch the canvas one time. They didn't call it. He said shocked. Shawn wobbled him a few. Yeah, Shawn hurt him a couple times. Give me 1 minute. Shawn hurt him a couple times. You know what I'm saying? But that's boxing. You know, anytime you hit a nigga on, like Errol hit Shawn on the top of the head, that's the equilibrium shot. You know, but the low blows in the beginning was Shawn Porter fought. Like I said, we talk serious boxing shit. I'm not gonna joke or troll or nothing. Them first few rounds of them low blows was Shawn Porter fought. Shawn Porter was holding Errol Spence's head down. So at the end of the day, that was his fault. But after a while, Errol Spence started hitting. It seemed like he was hitting him intentionally in the nuts. You know, and I was surprised that Shawn Porter was in that type of shape. Because usually those low blow shots take out the energy in your body. You know what I'm saying? Shawn Porter was in hella shape, but A lot of them early low blows was due to Shawn Porter holding Errol Spence's head down. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, it's tough because I can go back to a few fights. Probably I think this decade, Becco and Mares. Mares hit him with 1,000 low blows. Danny Garcia hit Matisse with a few low blows. It happened. Really good body punchers seem to hit a lot of dudes with low blows, but at the end of the day, it's part of the sport. And this ain't the first time Earl really didn't hit motherfuckers with low blows and shit like that. But when you a good body puncher, it is what it is. But he did a lot of good work to the body. It seemed like Errol Spence is a stronger body puncher than it seemed like Errol Spence is a stronger body puncher than he is to the head. But to go a little deeper on in the fight, Shawn Porter just had hella stamina. You know what I'm saying? And Errol Spence just seemed like he fight at a pace too. Earl's the guy that fight at his own pace, but he just couldn't seem to really get in rhythm. But when he got Shawn in close corners, he was able to work. I think Errol Spence is gonna have problems hitting dudes that have some type of movement. You know what I'm saying? I think Errol Spence gonna have some problem with niggas that move good. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that got foot movement, people that lose head movement. The combination punching is a problem for Errol Spence because he don't slip and he don't counter. Every now and again, him and Jamil under Derrick James will punch with you, but it's more of a desperation shot. Derrick James don't seem to, and I'm being serious here. Derrick James, he hit the nigga in the nuts he hit him in the hip a couple times too. That's an old Mexican trick. Chavez, if you go back and watch Chavez and Pernell, Chavez was hitting Pernell in the hip to try to debilitize his movement. He hit him on the hip and the nuts a few times. You know what I'm saying? He was well below the belt a few times, but that's here nor there. But with Derrick James, he don't seem to teach counter punching. You know what I'm saying? He don't teach to slip a shot and give a shot. When Shawn Porter in there working, Errol Spence is balling up. Big Gucci on Sports TV. He said it wasn't no low. Yes, it was. It was a ton of low blows on Shawn. It was a ton of low blows. A ton of them was low. I don't know if you was watching on your phone. It was a ton of low blows. It was a ton of them, bro. That ain't no question about it. It was a ton of low blows. You had some on the hip. You had a ton on the nuts. It was a ton of low blows, bro. But when Shawn Porter was throwing punches, Errol Spence balled up like this. He balls up. He go like this, or he goes straight back sometimes. Dude, Shawn, salute. Mr. White, what's going on? Long time no see. Ray Zone, I see you. Young Jeff, I see you. And C Dub, what's going on? And for him, like when he get to fighting dudes that got that style, it's gonna be a problem. When he get to fighting dudes, they got that style, bro. That got good foot movement, that punching bunches or just elusive up top. Errol Spence gonna have to dog walk them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence gonna have to walk in and just plow niggas. Because the J-Rocks, the Tony Harrisons, the Crawfords, the Canelos, they can give him a lot of problems, bro. Zoe Life 813 salute. You know what I'm saying? They gonna give him a lot of problems. That style of foot movement, that style of upper body elusiveness, he gonna have a lot of problems with that, man. And not just to think about it is that Shawn Porter didn't have longer arms. You know what I'm saying? Shawn Porter didn't throw straight punches. He tried to throw a few 1-2s here and there, but Errol Spence, he too stiff. He too stiff. You know what I'm saying? If he go up in weight, man, and that power don't translate, ozone on above. If he go up there, Tony Harrison outboxed the fuck out of Errol Spence. He outboxed the fuck out of him. That they didn't even know. And don't forget, and don't forget, the glove ounces go up by 2. Don't forget that. When you move up to 54, the glove ounces go up by 2. So that affects your power too. Them ain't no 8-ounce gloves. 147 is the last division where you can wear 8-ounce gloves. That goes lost against some fans. You go up to 10-ounce gloves you go up to Errol Spence ain't got shit for Tony Harrison. Especially if Tony Harrison beat Jamel Charlo. He can't deal with that movement, bruh. Y'all didn't see what happened Saturday? This Shawn Porter Shawn Porter a dog. Don't get me wrong. He couldn't stop Shawn Porter from walking in for shit. He couldn't stop Shawn Porter from bulldozing him. When Shawn Porter was working, it was no slip, give. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you, dog. Y'all talking about, he weight drain. He talking about he weight drain. He talking about, I didn't have no strength and conditioning coach. Ain't nobody trying to hear that. If 154 and 160, real shit. If Diamondback salute. If 154 was the best weight class for Errol Spence, then why the fuck you at 147? If 160 is the best weight class for Errol Spence, then why you not up there? He started off at 54 pounds, man. He started off at 54 pounds. We talking facts. He started off there. He got quite a few fights up there, I believe. You know? What's going on? Jab Lake Sports TV salute. He got quite a few fights up there. Hold on. I got some Errol Spence. I don't know if that's true. I'm going to have to go check that out. I ain't going to say that right now. Pay-per-view numbers. And they not good. Pay-per-view numbers. And they not good. Pay-per-view numbers. I'm not even going to say, bro. I got a lot of shit to talk about. More content coming today. But, like I said before, y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. Y'all go over there and believe that nigga. You go over there and believe that nigga. I don't care who y'all believe. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, that motherfucking leg movement and them hand movement, he got to work on a lot of things. For him to go to 54, he going to have to fight like Angulo. He going to have to fight like James Kirkland. He going to have to fight like Big Drama Show. 250? Oh, man, you highlight giraffe pussy. I heard they around 200,000. I heard they're around 200,000. I don't know if it's true or not. Usually homeboy be on point though. And your boy Wilder gave your boy a shout out. Shout out to my man that gave me that drop from Wilder, man. Shout out to Wilder, man. Shout out to Wilder for giving your boy a shout out. He butchered my name though. But shout out to Wilder for giving a shout out. We fuck with you. Look here, man. Let's start off here. He wasn't making Shawn miss. He was balling up, yeah. Shawn Porter ain't no accurate puncher. Yeah, of course, he ain't gonna get hit with everything. He was picking shots off, blocking shots. He was. I'm not even gonna front. He was blocking shots, picking shots off. But it wasn't like I said before, it wasn't no shit, no defensive wizard shit. Kell Brook was blocking Shawn Porter shots. Shawn Porter always over smother his work. Shawn Porter ain't gonna never have the cleanest looking work. Shawn Porter and Granados wasn't the cleanest looking work. Shawn Porter and Berto wasn't the cleanest looking work. You know what I'm saying? Shawn Porter ain't gonna never be no clean fighter, and it's just gonna look good. It is what it is. Bushido Boxer salute. Y'all gotta subscribe to Bushido and get him money. You know what I'm saying? He not Thomas Moreland salute. What's going on, bro? Francisco, I see you. And but he ain't. I'm telling y'all, man. I'm just saying, man. This believe what y'all want to believe, man. But he said Fanon said he fighting bums. Look here. Any nigga that tell you Crawford fight. Look, I can just break it down right here, man. I'm gonna break it down right here real quick for you. Right? Crawford won. He was 140-pound title holder, right? He won all 4 belts at 150 at 40, right? Right? He won all 4 belts at 40, right? That's 4 belts right there. He got a ring belt. That's 5 belts. He beat Jeff Horn. He got another belt. That's 6 belts. All right, he got 6 belts, nigga. How is you a bum? All right, just tell me this. Let's talk about Crawford for a minute. Tell me this, Dwayne Jones salute. Tell me this, Wendell. No, I ain't worried about who win between Shawn Porter and Battle Rap. I ain't worried about who win before Shawn Porter and Errol Spence. See, these Errol Spence extremists, I ain't worried about them because it's who will win, Terence Crawford or Shawn? No, who will win, Terence Crawford or Errol Spence? Fuck all that other shit y'all talking about. Oh, who will win? No, we not gonna play cross-examine. We not gonna play cross-examine. No, what about Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford? Crawford ain't too small. What about Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? Tell me that. And if you say he's too small, Floyd Mayweather was at a weight disadvantage versus Madonna. He was at a weight disadvantage versus Castillo. He was probably at a weight disadvantage versus Diego Corrales. What that mean? Deontay Wilder was 50 pounds lighter than Tyson Fury and still cold cocked him twice. Seriously. Deontay Wilder was 215 pounds and dropped to 265-pound man. Steve Cunningham was barely 200 pounds. He was a cruiserweight. He was 200 pounds. He dropped Fury on his ass. So what are you saying? Evander Holyfield, he a cruiserweight. He too small. Stop Mike Tyson. Stop Buster Douglas after he beat Mike Tyson. Come on. All that too small shit, you see it every day on the internet on World Star. Some smaller. What about that black dude? What about shut up. What about that black dude that took that bodyguard? What about that black dude that took that bodyguard and hold on, my bad, I done fucked up. What about that black dude that took that white bodyguard, and he was way bigger than him? He snatched him, bam, brought him back, knocked him out. What about that? Let's talk facts, right? We all about facts, right? Facts. Gamboa, undefeated, 23-0, beat up Salido before he beat Lomachenko. Destroyed Salido. The same Salido that beat the pound-for-pound #1 fighter, Lomachenko. Destroyed him. Right? We speaking facts now. That same Gamboa, Mikey Garcia, was offered to fight Yuriorkis Gamboa. Listen here. That same Mikey Garcia was offered to fight Yuriorkis Gamboa at 35 pounds. What'd he do? Top Rank release me. I'm not fighting Gamboa. Okay. They set him on the bench. He was scared. Crawford stepped up, fought him. Gamboa never been stopped. Never. Gamboa never been stopped. Mikey Garcia was scared to fight him. The same Mikey Garcia that fought Errol Spence, and Errol Spence didn't stop. Crawford fought Gamboa. He did what he was supposed to do. He stopped him. It had never been done before. He stopped him. Let's fast forward. Victor Postal. He stopped Lucas Matisse. Parked him. They said Victor Postal is the #1 140-pounder out there. Before that, they ordered Victor Postal to fight Danny Garcia. What Danny Garcia do? Danny Garcia ducked him. He paid him not to fight him. The same Danny Garcia that's fighting Errol Spence. And don't forget, Gamboa was favored to beat Terence Crawford. What happened? Danny Garcia paid Victor Postal to step aside. He paid him to step aside. Danny Garcia, I didn't know who he was. No, you knew who he was. Had it been Ryan Salka, you would have fought him. Had it been Rock Salka, you would have fought him. You looked at the tape, so, oh, no, I'm not fighting him. What Bud going there? Drop him, wash him. Dropped and washed him. All right, Jeff Horn. The very same Jeff Horn that could, if you want to say he lost to Manny, whatever you want to say, he competed with Manny Pacquiao. He competed with Manny Pacquiao. He competed with Manny Pacquiao. He had Pacquiao Willie Lump. What Crawford do? Went in there, washed, rinsed his ass, dried him, and hung him out to dry. He wasn't even competitive. He wasn't even competitive. It was not. I thought that fight was going to be a lot more competitive than what I thought he was. He wasn't even competitive. He wasn't competitive. This is the same Jeff Horn who just fought at middleweight. And you saying Crawford too small? Renardo, salute. Buffalo Bills almost did it yesterday. Our quarterback alive. I hope he alive. So come on, man. You go, oh, he fighting bums. That's gonna be their excuse. See, Fanon, he think he trying to be Black Fight fan. You know what I'm saying? He trying to be Black Fight fan. Come on, man. I don't respect that nigga knowledge. I'll be real. When he said that Errol Spence faster than Terence Crawford, come on. At the end of the day, come on. You taking what he say for 100? You taking what he said? I had lost respect for the platform. I lost respect for the platform. That nigga lost his way. He sold his soul. He sold his soul to be trying to be Black Fight fan 1.5. And I'm just keeping it 100. Any nigga say Errol Spence faster than Terence Crawford in anything. Smoking dick. Straight up. Out the pipe. For real. Now, now they go this. No, Shawn Porter would beat Terence Crawford. Nah, bro. No. What about Errol Spence? What about Errol Spence beating Terence Crawford? What about that fight? I just will. What's going on? Panassos, what's going on? What about Errol Spence? Any look here, man. I'm gonna just keep it real. If y'all like real boxing, any nigga that try to sell you, oh, what about Shawn Porter, Terence Crawford? No. What about you telling these niggas this? What about Errol Spence versus Terence Crawford? Ask them that. Now, forget all this fake stuff. I don't care about Pacquiao. I don't care about Danny Garcia. You ain't seen me shit on Danny Garcia and Errol Spence fight. I told y'all that was gonna come. I told y'all here first that Danny Garcia, it'll be up to him to fight him. What about Terence Crawford and Errol Spence? That's fact. What about that fight? I don't want to hear about Shawn Porter. I want to hear about Keith Thurman. Errol Spence better sit his ass at welterweight for a long time. Now it's, I didn't have a strength and conditioning coach. But we seen you doing military style workout. They said you had Ezekiel Elliott's personal trainer. If Errol Spence beat, I'll give him credit. If he beat Terence Crawford, I'll give him credit. I ain't never one to take away credit. If he do, he do. But you got to fight somebody to beat him. You got to fight somebody to beat him. You see how quick they had another fight lined up for Errol Spence, don't you? You see how quick they had a fight lined up for Errol Spence. You see how quick they had a fight lined up for him. You couldn't even breathe. You couldn't even pick up your yak. You couldn't even pick up your yak after the fight. You was like, oh, let me get another sip of that. You see Danny Garcia hop in the ring. Come on, bro. You want to know why? You want to know why they making these welterweights fight each other now? To keep them from going over in a fight, bud. That's it. That's it. But guess what? His day gonna come. I promise you that, bro. His day gonna come. Y'all, he gonna get exposed, bro. He gonna get exposed, bro. I promise you. I promise you. It's either gonna be a vacation season, or it's gonna be man down season. He gonna be the man going down. Bob Aaron working on some stuff. And if y'all boy vacate, don't even say nothing to me, bro. If y'all boy vacate, dog, don't say nothing to me, bro. If y'all boy vacate this strap coming up, if he vacate this strap from what I hear, he vacate, don't speak to me about him no more. I'm going to put Errol Spence Jr. as a banned word on my channel. So when you say Errol Spence in the comment section, when you pay Errol Spence in the chat, it's going to just automatically be deleted. I'm telling you, his day coming regardless. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be in January. It may not be in July. Corey Lee, salute. It may not be. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Either he gonna swim or sink. But the reason he had Danny Garcia next, they want to kill all that talk about fighting Bud. They want to kill all that talk about fighting Bud. He knew Pacquiao wasn't gonna fight him. No, it ain't the IBF. It ain't the IBF. You know, like I said before, bruh, the reason they ordering all these fights, bruh, they making these fights because they don't want nobody being synonymous with Bud. That's it. He talking about, oh, Manny Pacquiao. Nigga, you already know what Al said. I told y'all this a month ago. I told y'all this 2 weeks ago. I said, Danny Garcia is going to have the first crack at him. If you missed it, go look at my archives. I was the first guy that told y'all about Mikey and Pacquiao. I told y'all last week that Mikey going to take a tune-up and then fight Manny Pacquiao. They've been negotiating for 2 weeks. They've been negotiating for 2 weeks. And the reason Pacquiao waited till the other day to pick, at least why he waiting to pick Mikey, was because he thought Shawn Porter, if Shawn Porter had won, Pacquiao was going to unify with Shawn Porter for 3 belts. Listen to me, bro. I'm telling y'all facts. BJ Slugs be salute. He was going to fight Shawn Porter had he won. And Danny Garcia was going to fight probably Austin Trout at 47. So they already knew what the situation was, man. If I know, Errol know. Hey, Pacquiao, look here. Pacquiao still waiting on Floyd. The word on the street is that Floyd Mayweather want too much money. That's the word on the street. Floyd Mayweather put his price so high for a Pacquiao fight that they can't accommodate it right now. But Pacquiao still hoping to get the fight. So the Floyd Mayweather thing is still well and alive. And that's the reason Pacquiao ain't going to go across the street. Now, to rewind it, PBC wanted Pacquiao and Mikey. It wasn't, Pacquiao didn't want Mikey. I'm not the biggest Pacquiao fan. All right? I respect what he do. But Pacquiao was not even looking at Mikey Garcia. Pacquiao was going to probably fight Danny Garcia. But when Mikey Garcia, I don't know how much Floyd wanted to be exact. I can't even tell you that. But when Mikey Garcia said he was going, I don't know where he was going. I assume it was Top Rank. All right? I'm giving y'all real information here. All right? I'm giving y'all real info here. And Mikey Garcia was going to go to Top Rank. Now, Top Rank was going to have a tune-up at 40. This come from Top Rank. Tune-up at 40. Lomachenko on pay-per-view at 35. And then if you wanted the pay-per-view versus Terence Crawford. Those were the major points of his deal with Top Rank. The Zone, I can't tell you what the Zone was going to offer him. And I got a nice little plug at the Zone. I got a couple plugs at the Zone that talk to the Zone. Okay? So, PBC, when they heard Mikey was going to the Zone and to Top Rank, Angel Garcia said, well, I heard Mikey signed into the Zone. He don't want to fight Danny. Then Top Rank stopped in. So PBC they trying to kill Bob Arum. So they say, you know what? We give you the Manny Pacquiao fight if you stay over here. Mikey Garcia was like, okay. Because Mikey Garcia was going to announce that he was signing with Top Rank on the Fury card. Right? But PBC said we give you the Manny Pacquiao fight. Then Top Rank jumped in it and said, we can give you the Pacquiao fight. Obviously, we know if it's a money thing. Bob Arum he's just not gonna do it. Walt Disney will put the money up for Pacquiao and Mikey, but Bob Arum gonna want his off top, a lot off top. So they was bidding for Pacquiao and Mikey behind the scenes, and PBC, as I figured, would come up with the best offer. You know what I'm saying? PBC would come up with the best offer. At the end of the day, you say let Crawford fight a top 5 welterweight. Who Errol Spence fought that's top 5 besides Shawn? Who? He fought a nigga that shouldn't even be rated at welterweight. It ain't, let him fight. No, Errol Spence need to fight him. Errol Spence need to fight him. Stop with all these facades and putting up brick walls and shit. He need to fight him. Stop all that scary shit. Oh, he fought this by y'all talking about him fight Canelo. Wait till I cook. Y'all talking about he fight Canelo. Canelo kill this nigga, man. He can't fuck with Canelo at all. You know, I think I think Errol get put his dick in the dirt. You'll bury that nigga in New Orleans right next to Dak Prescott and the Cowboys from last night. Kell Brook not even a factor, bro. Stop playing with me. Kell Brook just ducked Jaime Munguia. Stop playing with me. They made Kell Brook the WBO mandatory. Munguia was gonna fight him. Kell Brook said Kell Brook don't want to fight nobody. Kell Brook get to negotiating the fight guys and he pull out. Kell Brook too busy getting drunk and getting threw off planes. He don't know who he want to train with. Kell Brook is a coward. He's scared to fight Munguia. They done made him number 1. Oh, no, I don't want to fight him. He don't want to fight no Terence Crawford. He said it himself. I can't make 47. Kell Brook is food in these streets. But back to what I was talking about. Mikey and Manny, PBC, they picked that fight for Manny Pacquiao. So before y'all get on Manny Pacquiao, Andrade, man, I talked about him last week. I'll give you a drummer, son. Give me a minute. Before y'all talk about, he said, Canelo ducking the Charlos, man. Before you call Canelo a duck, which you could, it's a lot more ducking going on before you get to Canelo. You tell me somebody other than Manny Pacquiao and Danny Garcia who got a resume close to Canelo. Tell me who got a resume close to Canelo. Who? Errol Spence. His shit ain't nowhere. Canelo will beat the shit out of Jamal Charlo. Canelo would beat the dog walking shit out of him. That ain't even no fucking contest. Errol Spence and Charlo can tag team. And I ain't the biggest Canelo fan. Canelo beat both of them on the same night. That's a joke. If you think Canelo can beat Crawford, Canelo, he could. But if you think Canelo could beat Errol Spence could beat Canelo, you smoking moon rocks. You smoking crack. You out of your mind. Anybody that say that, man, leave their channel. Unless you telling me Canelo got to come in and only fight with one hand. You crazy as hell. Can't nobody look at what Errol Spence did last night and say, oh, he can beat Crawford, okay. You know what I'm saying? All right, you say Crawford, I can still see Errol can beat Crawford. I ain't going to say this 100% to nothing. That's adequate competition. But if somebody sit there and tell you, oh, I'm confident after watching that Errol can beat Canelo, man, you out your mind. He going to need Blu-ray. He going to need 4K. He going to need a Fire Stick. He gonna need the whole 9. He gonna need the whole state of Texas behind him. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. They can fight in Canada, Russia, Australia, Mexico. They can fight in his backyard. You gonna base that? Man, come on, man. You can go off multiple fights. What your eyes tell you, Jay Jerk? If somebody come in and say, all right, bet your penis on Errol Spence beating Canelo, would you bet it? Would you bet it? Would you feel confident? Huh, Jay Jerk? Would you feel confident? No, you would not. I answer for you. No, you would not. No, you would not. So stop it. Stop it. Anybody ever told you? Like I said, this is crazy. But back to Mikey and Manny, and we'll talk about Danny and Earl. Let's talk about that. But PBC wanted Mikey and Manny. Don't get mad at Manny Pacquiao completely. They pushed for that fight because if Mikey didn't get Manny, he was going over somewhere, top rank, I assume. So everybody wanted to say, "Oh, Manny a ducker, Manny a ducker." Let me put it to you this way. Lee Autopsy salute. Put it to you this way, right? Y'all sit here, and I'm gonna put it to you where Errol Spence extremists can understand it, right? Y'all tell me, right? This is what y'all tell me around the globe, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, everywhere, right? Y'all tell me why would Errol Spence fight Terence Crawford when Manny Pacquiao bring him more money? That's what y'all say, right? Oh, it don't make financial sense for Errol Spence to fight Crawford right now. He got to get Pacquiao fight. That's a bigger fight. That's a bigger fight for him. Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? Seriously, ain't that what they say? Ain't that what they say? This is what they say. Oh, why would Errol fight Pacquiao? I mean, why wouldn't Errol fight Pacquiao first? That's a bigger fight. That make more money. Why would Pacquiao fight Errol first when he got a multi-$100 million fight versus Mayweather looming? Huh? I can make $100 million fighting Floyd Mayweather, probably more than $100 million. I can make $150, $120, $200 million fighting Floyd Mayweather. Why would I fight Errol Spence and make $20 million? He can't even sell 300,000 pay-per-view. Huh? I'm just saying. So keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. So you got to think about that. If you want Earl to make a business decision and not fight Crawford because Pacquiao bring more money, well, Pacquiao got business decisions too. Rick, salute. Pacquiao got bigger business decisions to make too. I'ma go fight Errol, a nigga that barely can do 200,000 pay-per-view by himself. Canelo will smoke all the great state of Texas. Whoever they got, Canelo beat him. That's around the way. Stop playing with me. Come on. You talking about Lara, Trout. You know what I'm saying? Who else he didn't beat? Lara, Trout, Cotto. Errol Spence not better than Cotto. Stop playing with me. It's not better than Cotto at this point. Come on. Not better than Cotto. Come on. But Pacquiao he can make a business decision too. Pacquiao legacy is solidified with or without Errol Spence. It don't matter. He don't need Errol Spence. He barely beat Lara. And Errol Spence barely beat Shawn Porter. Who better, Errol or Lara? Stop playing with me. So you just look at the situation and you just say, if you cool with one fighter make a business decision, be cool with the other. I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, they got to get their money. Do I like it? No. But don't sit here. You gotta be consistent. And I understand there's exceptions for everything. But if you want Earl to make a business decision and fight, uh, you want Earl to do a business decision and fight Pacquiao because it bring more money over Bud. Cool. I don't have no problem with it at this point. I'm cool with it. I get it. That's a 20, 30, whatever $1 million payday for Errol Spence, whatever it bring him. I'm cool. I get it. It's the reality of it. But don't get mad at Pacquiao when he want to go make a business decision and wait for Floyd Mayweather and get a 150, $200 million fight. Come on. You can't get mad at him, bro. You can't get mad at that, dog. Now, if you somebody like like me that think like, man, fuck they money. You know what I'm saying? I paid for the fight Saturday. I went to the movies and watched it. I spent my money. But I understand the reality of it is, at the end of the day, I can't change it. I can speak on it all day. I can't change it. But if you cool with Earl going to get his money, you gotta be cool with Pacquiao too. And it's a fact. The Floyd and Pacquiao fight is being worked on. Floyd just pricing himself out right now. So they got to find a way to get the money. May it be taking it to another country. May it be taking it to, taking it to an endorser or getting more sponsorships. They trying to find the money, man. So that's really happening. And once again, remember this: when you get mad, when you see if you see Manny and Mikey Garcia say the fight is gonna get done, you get mad. Don't get mad at Manny Pacquiao. Al Heyman idea was to have Mikey fight Pacquiao to keep him from leaving the stable. So remember that. Don't go out here slandering Pacquiao's name. Don't go out there slandering Pacquiao's name. Don't. Pacquiao has no ambitions on fighting Errol Spence. Remember that. Pacquiao has no ambitions on fighting Errol Spence. I'll repeat this again. Had Shawn Porter won Saturday, Manny Pacquiao would have fought Shawn Porter. Keep that in mind. Had Shawn Porter won Saturday, Shawn Porter would have been fighting Manny Pacquiao. So, if you cool with Earl making a business decision, I salute. I feel you. I'm not mad at it. I accept it. But you gotta be cool with him with Pacquiao making a business decision. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. People gonna do what they want to do. You know? They gonna do what they want to do. Let's talk about Danny and Earl, man. I didn't knock the fight because I knew it was coming. You know what I'm saying? He got a mandatory to defend. It was believed that Danny Garcia was gonna pass that mandatory up and Yugas was gonna take it, but Danny Garcia agreed to take the fight. They said January 25th, Fox pay-per-view. I will be spending my money at the movies to watch the fight. Now I'm gonna tell you this about this Saturday is that was an $80 pay-per-view. At the end of the day, it was exciting. It wasn't one boring moment, that whole pay-per-view. That was a great card by Premier Boxing Champions. Great card. You know what I'm saying? Pacquiao and Thurman in this fight, they both was great fights. You can't knock it. But I do feel like those fights would have had a bigger impact being on Fox. You know what I'm saying? I feel that it would have bigger impact, but it was a great fight, man. I can't knock it, dog. That was an excellent fight card. You know, great production. I wasn't really paying attention to the commentary. It wasn't that bad to me, but it was a great card. But Danny and Earl, I think Earl is tailor made for Danny Garcia. And I say that because if Earl is gonna move forward and try to bulldoze Danny Garcia, Danny Garcia got the power to hurt Errol Spence and to knock Errol Spence out. One thing we know for sure, out of all the welterweights not named Manny Pacquiao, Danny Garcia got the most proven jaw. These are facts. You know what I'm saying? Danny Garcia got a lot of grit. He got a lot of determination. He can fight. Danny Garcia fought Shawn Porter. He fought Keith Thurman. He fought Matisse, Peterson. He fought a lot of guys in his career. Mir Khan. And the majority of those dudes had a speed advantage over Danny Garcia. Errol Spence will have a speed advantage, but it won't be so wide. So, at the end of the day, I give Danny Garcia a chance. I do. Danny Garcia is a proven, durable Hall of Fame fighter right now. He proven. He can punch. He can counter punch. He got a good straight right hand. And he's physically a strong guy. He's physically a strong guy. And it's a good mandatory. This might be one of the best mandatories that's been ordered in a long time that I can think of, especially in this division. You would be a fool to count Danny Garcia out. He said Danny too flat foot. Errol ain't nobody that be on his toes. Errol ain't nobody that's on his toes. Errol ain't Keith Thurman. You talking about too flat footed. Errol Spence flat footed. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Y'all said Shawn Porter didn't have no chance. Y'all fucking word don't hold no weight. We knew y'all was gonna do that. Oh, Shawn Porter ain't got no chance then. Oh, Shawn Porter tough. Shawn Porter tough. Save it. Save it. He said Amir Khan ain't got no chin though. What you talking about? He went 12 with Madonna and beat Madonna. What are you talking about? Madonna, one of the hardest punches, 140 pounders, the division seen in a long time. What are you talking about? He went 12 with Madonna and beat him. Huh? You telling me Madonna can't punch? What are you talking about? He went 12 with Marcos Madonna. Come on. He said Earl do good, give you good angles. Come on, man. Y'all saying the same shit. Oh, Danny a bum. Danny gonna when the fight coming, Danny give him a tough fight. Oh, you know who is Danny who is Terence Crawford for like Danny Garcia? Stop playing, man. Stop playing. He a good fighter. Strong fighter. Can punch. He a bigger puncher than Shawn Porter. He a bigger puncher than Shawn Porter. So don't sit here and y'all didn't learn y'all lesson last time. Oh, Shawn Porter ain't this. He gonna stop Shawn Porter. Oh, it's over for Kenny and Shawn. It's over. It's the end of Kenny and Shawn. Come on, man. He in the big leagues now. These dudes are durable. They championship tested. They good fighters. It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Errol Spence, you know, Danny ain't never been stopped before, and I don't think Danny ever been dropped. Danny been hit by some of the biggest punchers in boxing. Kendall Hawk, big puncher coming up. Matisse, big puncher. And before you say, oh, Errol punched harder than Matisse, I don't know. I don't think so. Matisse stopped Lamont Peterson in 2 rounds. 2 or 3 or some shit like that. It's a fact. You know, Matisse can crack. You know, and you know, he fought Keith Thurman. It's another guy that can crack. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence, he ain't no huge puncher, man. He ain't nothing that Danny Garcia ain't felt before, but his tenacity could take over. If Errol Spence is Errol Spence there to be hit? What are you talking about? Errol Spence there to be hit. You ain't see that Saturday? Come on, y'all act like this nigga Floyd Mayweather. Y'all act like he Floyd Mayweather or some shit. He there to be hit too. Y'all, this nigga about to sit there and box circles around Danny Garcia. He could. He better box versus Danny Garcia. He not the best welterweight, bro. He number 1. You know, he done the most of the division. I say Errol Spence number 1, but he not the best. I'm not 100% sure he'll beat Manny Pacquiao. I'm not sure he's going to beat Manny Pacquiao. I'm not 100% sure on that. I wouldn't bet my money on that. Ben Saucy salute. And Ben Saucy, you know your boy going to get your... You know your boy ain't going to fight Bud, right? You can sit there and you can put your Bud costume on all you want, Ben Saucy. But you know your boy gonna get his ass whooped. I know, we know, your boy ain't gonna take that challenge. It's gonna be vacation season. Ben Saucy, you know your boy gonna get parked. Watch, he gonna say, "Oh, I should have hired Blu-ray." No, nigga, no strength and conditioning. Nope, always got excuses. Oh, you know what? My baby mama stressed me out before this fight. Oh, you know what, man? Derek James forgot the mouthpiece in the back. He got more excuses than the nigga going to jail. Oh, I gotta stop blowing up in between fights. I ain't anybody trying to hear that bullshit. Coffee Universe, salute, bro. Spence will continue to duck and hide from Boogeyman Bud. Do you think Team Porter will consider fighting Bud so Shawn can have another title shot? Yeah, Kenny said they down to fight him. It's just if Al gonna make it happen. They was offered to fight Bud Crawford a while ago. By Top Rank, and they said they was loyal to Al Heyman, so I had to respect that. So they said they down to fight whoever. I'm surprised Shawn ain't considering moving up. I'm not really surprised, but I don't know. Shawn Porter, people talking about retire and all this. Shawn Porter got a lot of fight left, but looking at Danny Garcia could punch. Shawn Porter hurt Errol a few times. You know what I'm saying? But Danny can punch. And the difference is Errol Spence better box. He better box Danny Garcia and use and stay on the outside. He better stay on the outside. Because if he come in and he try to bulldoze Danny Garcia, he gonna open himself up for the counter left hook, the counter no look left hook. He gonna open himself up for a straight right hand. So I would like to see him box versus Danny Garcia. Like somebody said in the chat, keep it like he did versus Mikey. Stay on the outside and make Danny Garcia come to you. But the thing about that is when you box like that for 12 rounds, it take a lot of stamina out of you. Now, Mikey Garcia didn't have a reach, or he didn't have a wheel. He didn't have a wheel to come in and press Errol Spence like that. You know what I'm saying? And when you at the end of Errol punches, it's gonna be tough. But give me 1 minute. For Danny, I think Danny might be a little bit longer than Mikey, so that might make it difficult. He a little bit longer than Mikey Garcia. I think. Give me 1 second. He got a half-inch advantage on Shawn. So he ain't the longest dude in the world neither. Shawn was 68. 69, yep. Shawn had an inch reach on he had an inch reach on Danny, and Errol he almost got 5 inches on Shawn. He got 4.5 on Danny. So Errol should be able to box on the outside. So that's what he should do. I would train him to box on the outside. I would tell him to stay disciplined, and I would tell him don't mix it up with him. Danny get inside, hold that motherfucker. It should be an easy fight for him if he stay on the outside and box. But at the end of the day, I think it's a good fight. Danny Garcia, tough chin, a lot of power. He a good body puncher too. He's somebody that go low a little bit. So if it do become, I think this could be a war. It could be a war. If Errol Spence say man down and I'm going for the knockout, it's gonna be fight of the year. It's gonna be a fight of the year. If they fight in the phone booth and they exchange, it's gonna be fight of the year. This can be a once in a lifetime fight because Danny got a lot of jaw, Danny got a lot of toughness, a lot of grit. Errol Spence a dog. You putting 2 dogs in there. Errol Spence can make this be the easiest fight of the century, or he can make this be the war of the century. So if he chooses to mix it up with Danny, I think it's probably gonna be early candidate for fight of the year. If he don't, I think it's gonna be look like the Mikey Garcia fight a little bit. But we'll see. But I like the fight, man. I knew it was coming. It's either gonna be this or Yugas. So I knew it was coming. Mauricio Suleiman said it. So it wasn't no secret to nobody. Everybody shocked like Danny got in the ring. I've been telling y'all this shit for weeks. So I'm not. Danny versus Errol is a great fight. Thurman said Danny hit a lot harder than Porter. He do. But then again, Danny don't fight like Porter. And if Errol Spence stick on the outside, then he should have a chance. But, it's up to him. But Jaron Ennis will challenge for Porter. See what he look like Saturday. I think that's too big of a step up for him right now. Shawn Porter, nobody blows Shawn Porter out. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. Nobody blows Shawn Porter out. People say, "Oh, what you think about Bud and Shawn Porter?" It's a tough fight. Shawn Porter, a tough cookie, man. You ain't seen nobody just beat the shit out of Shawn Porter. Even Kell Brook, that was a tough fight for Kell Brook. But Kell Brook showing that he has some skills in the tool. He has some tools in the toolbox that a lot of guys didn't have. Now Keith Thurman, the reason why that was a tough fight for Keith Thurman because Keith Thurman don't believe in straight punches. Better hand speed, Crawford versus who? Who? Only guy that probably got faster hands than Crawford in the division is probably maybe Pacquiao. I think that's on the championship level. Ennis got some fast hands. I can't think of nobody else. Porter got some quick hands. Keith Thurman got some fast hands, but he load up too much. Take away from his speed. Keith Thurman always trying to hit a home run. Keith Thurman will have better elbows, better hands. Keith Thurman destroying his own body. Real talk. Keith Thurman destroying his own body because he trying to hit home run shots all the time. Look at how he hit the bag. He said, "Come on, if Kell Brook was holding Porter, that's how you fight the motherfucker." What you mean? You ain't see Pacquiao holding Floyd holding Pacquiao? That ain't his fault. Don't get held. Errol Spence didn't let him hold him. Broner got fast hands. He don't let him go though. Hell yeah, you supposed to. Hell yeah, you hold that motherfucker. Errol Spence should have held that motherfucker. Shit. He all doing this shit. No, holding is a skill. It is. Holding is a skill. Holding is a skill. It is a skill. Ricky Hatton, when she could have held, he might have made it all 12 with Floyd. Spence more technical than Crawford. No, he not. No, he not. Spence basic. You know what I'm saying? Spence basic as hell. That nigga the prototype for a high guard fighter. He's a basic fighter. You know what I'm saying? He got some great qualities. He's a strong guy. He got some good speed. He got great body punching. But he basic. He basic. You know what I'm saying? Good fighter though. He basic. He basic as hell. Thurman's still the hardest hitter at 47. I ain't sure about that since the arm injury. The Pacquiao fight didn't like he ain't had a snap no more. Maybe he'll come back. Maybe he's still dealing with injuries. He didn't have a snap no more. I don't know. He might be up there. He might. He was the hardest puncher to me. Madonna. Pacquiao left hand still up there. Madonna. Matisse, when he got the welterweight, he was pretty much done. But, in his day, he can crack. Could tell Nick at 40 can crack. You got some good 40 and 47 pounders that can crack. Ortiz can crack. Victor Ortiz can crack in his day. Hell yeah. Victor Ortiz can crack. Who else you had there? Madonna. Cotto can crack a little bit. Mosey can crack a little bit. Got some dudes that can crack. Trinidad, definitely his left hook, crack. Visual Ortiz way bigger than Shawn. Let the kids grow. Ennis, Ortiz, we can look forward to that down the line. Shawn Porter just too much. Randall Bailey for sure. That nigga, he might top the list. He knocked out Mike Jones. Who? Mike Jones. He knocked out Mike Jones, nigga. Woo! Mike Jones was never the same. like a Drake album. Fernando Vargas, yeah, Fernando can crack. Martinez was at 50. He fought at welterweight for a second. Yeah, he can crack. Martinez definitely can crack. I didn't know how big of a puncher he was though, man. Until I really paid attention to him, man. But Martinez was punching niggas on the move a lot. Ray Robinson, the hardest hitting. Oh, I can definitely believe that. Yeah, he was going up the middleweight, knocking motherfuckers out. Oh, definitely. Richard Progress got power. He got power and speed. Progress, yeah, power and speed. Yeah, he can. Progress, nice. Taylor can pop too. That's gonna be a great fight right there. That might be the next fight I go live for. Hopefully they be healthy and don't get hurt. But yeah, Progress, yeah, Progress. He probably in the. If he knock out Taylor, I'll put him in the high tier two of punchers. Yep, he knock out Taylor. He a high tier two. I'll say your tier one punchers is like a Anuya Wild, Wilder, guys like that. Your tier two punchers is, until Tank fights somebody, I can't really say about him. He seemed to have great power. But yeah, Progress definitely he might could be in the water category after a while. I like Taylor to win right now, and I do some more film study, but I like Progress. He a real nigga though. I told him directly like Taylor gonna fuck you up. He wasn't on no hoe ass shit. Like, oh nigga, you. He like, all right, we gonna see. I'm gonna fuck him up and tell me when come back when after I fuck him up. Like nigga, I can respect that, nigga. You respect somebody like that, dog. Like somebody that's like that nigga wasn't on no bullshit. I spoke to Kovalev before all the racist shit happened. There's a lot of cool ass fighters, man. Peter Quillen cool as hell. Austin Trout cool as hell. I mean, it's a ton of cool ass fighters out there, man. But these new niggas make you not even want to talk to them, bro. Real talk. These new niggas, man. The Bay brothers cool as hell. Stevie Forbes cool as hell. I worked out the same gym as him in Southfield before. I see him all the time. K9, I run to him at Walmart all the time. I run to a lot of dudes all the time, man, and a lot of these motherfuckers nice, man. Anthony Durrell trainer, I had an interview with him on this channel. He cool as hell. This nigga stopped drinking his cognac to talk to me. Wasn't no hoe ass nigga, nothing like that, dog. So, like I said before, it's a lot of cool ass niggas in boxing, but these new niggas, I don't know these new niggas like that. And what I be hearing, they be calling niggas bitches and shit, man. I've been to whoop some ass and got my ass whooped. We been to fighting. So it's a lot of cool. It's back early in this decade, man. Cool dudes, man. Cool as hell, man. Tommy Hearns, cool. A lot of these niggas cool, man. But like the Broners and the Tanks and shit. Like I heard Broner, on the cool, he cool as hell, but some of the shit he be saying with the camera on, he just take it too far for my liking. But it's a lot of cool motherfuckers out here, man. Like I said before, a lot of shit that niggas doing now, I been did it though. Real shit. I just stopped. You know what I'm saying? The nigga doing the interviews and I know my man's, and I ain't talked to him in a long time. My man's was doing what Ellie Sackback was doing before Ellie Sackback. He was the first nigga with a recorder going to the gyms and doing interviews and shit. And on top of that, nigga, he had seen your kids boxing shoes, ton of shit. Boxing trunks with their name on it, dog. So boxing got like when I first started doing it was a lot of cool niggas. It's definitely changed from like 2010, 11, 12. Yeah, my bad. My shit dropped for a minute. I don't know what happened. I think it just went through a little glitch. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Yeah, my bad. My shit dropped for a minute. But but yeah, my bad. But yeah, there's a lot of cool motherfuckers. But anything I missed, yeah, I talked about Shawn and them earlier, and I kind of talk about it again. I talk about it again. Yeah, Errol and Shawn I thought it was a good fight. For people that didn't know, I know I went down, I seen it. I had Errol I had Errol winning. I think Errol, I think he clearly won in my opinion. Um, some people had Shawn winning. Some people had um, Errol winning. I felt Errol won the fight. I think Errol had the more cleaner, effective punching. I thought Shawn did good. I thought you could have had it for Errol 2 or 3 points. I think the knockdown was the biggest difference for me. Um, I think it threw Shawn momentum off, but at the end of the day, you can't get mad at Errol for landing a knockdown and say he was bacon. But at the end of the day, Errol Spence got to work on um he got to just work on being first. You know what I'm saying? I know Shawn kept him off balance with a lot of feints and erky jerky movement, speed and elusive movement. Speed and elusive movement bothers Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? The feints and if he Errol Spence is a guy that he want to land his punches. So he throws the land. He don't throw the setup. He don't waste punches. Earl wants to land and if he not sure he gonna land, he gonna keep his hands at home. And Shawn Porter did an excellent job of taking advantage of that. He took an excellent advantage of taking away the jab with feints and coming inside. He pretty much showed that Earl got a lot to work on, like every other fighter. You know what I'm saying? And they got to work on counter punching. They got to work on just counter punching. That's the big thing for Errol Spence. It's countering. You know what I'm saying? Slipping or countering. You can't wait to catch your opponent on the back end. Sometimes you got to be able to punch with somebody. Errol Spence don't punch with guys that good, and he don't slip in return. And he real up straight up and down, man, with his approach. And that could be improved with foot movement. That can be improved with just watching tape and breaking it down. So we'll see what Derrick James prove at. But when Derrick James said Shawn Porter do a million things wrong, so do Errol Spence. Errol Spence does a million things wrongs, and also one of the things he do wrong is he blow up in between fights. You can't. He want to say, "Oh, I blew up 25 pounds and no strength and conditioning coach." Nigga, that shit getting old, nigga. If it's a problem, guess what? Put it to you this way. If it's a problem, and let's just say I got a leak in my basement, and we all know water can destroy the foundation of a house. You think I'm gonna just, you think I'm gonna say, you know what? I worry about that leak later. I worry about that leak later. I worry about that leak later. And then I found out it destroys the foundation of my house. Now I done spent the money on the house, and now I gotta spend money on the foundation, or I gotta find a new place to live and sell the house and have whoever buy the house fix the foundation. You don't want to go through that. Long story short, if your radiator leaking, at the end of the day in the summertime, you can get away with it. Put a little water in. If the leak ain't bad, keep putting water in. But when that cold hit, you know what I'm saying? Nobody want to keep buying cool decks or even the cheap green antifreeze. Don't nobody want to keep buying that cheap bets. What's going on? Don't nobody want to keep buying antifreeze and getting out in this fucking 10 degrees and putting antifreeze in their car every time you turn up. You don't want to do that shit. If you got a problem, you need to fix it. You know what I'm saying? If you got a problem, you need to fix it. It's not an excuse. There's no more excuses. It's no more, oh, I didn't get the knockout, or I didn't feel good because I blew up in weight, or I didn't feel good because I didn't have a strength and conditioning coach. Nigga, kill it, bro. It's your own fault. You have a problem, fix it, dog. If your radiator busted and you need to fix it. If your house leaking in the basement, you need to fix it before it destroy the foundation or the structure. You need to fix it. Just period. And if you don't fix it, then at the end of the day, you don't have nobody to blame but yourself. All the great fighters a lot of the great fighters you see, they don't blow up in weight. Bernard didn't blow up in weight. Andre Ward didn't get too far out of weight. Floyd Mayweather didn't get too far out of weight. So it's not an excuse. Now, one of the factors of him really, really blowing up in weight, you know what I'm saying? One of the factors of him got to blowing up in weight was, activity. Activity. We don't talk about punch stats here, Reginald. Don't care about them. Punch stats is an opinionated. It's an opinionated. Punch stats don't have no real science to them where they put sensors in your glove. I don't even pay attention to the punch stats, bro. So this the wrong place to be. I don't care about the punch stats. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody in the fucking ring like this. Somebody at the crib counting punch. Nah, I don't believe in punch stats, bro. Well, I don't never hear me. Oh, he outlanded him. That's bullshit. A punch stat don't tell you how effective a punch is. A punch stat don't tell you nothing. Some guys might have a power jab. Oh, everything is a power shot. Is everything but a jab. I don't give a fuck about no punch stats, man. I'll be looking at fights. I was looking at a fight on the big ass screen TV, and I don't even know what cleanly landed and didn't land. Come on, but like I said before, you know, you can keep using those excuses. Stop blowing up in weight. Keep your weight, but a lot of times it's activity. Activity. He not active. No young fighter like Errol Spence, 29, 20, 30 years old, need to be fighting once or twice every year. You don't. Only the truly disciplined fighters can fight once and twice every year and stay in shape. Only the true. You know, if you got an option, it's hard to stay disciplined. You know, I'm gonna just eat this and eat that, man. And then Errol Spence girl or his homeboy walking there in the house, and he got a plate from Papa Do's and shit, or he got a nice ass steak. We come over, eat some hot Cheetos or some Doritos and shit, nigga. Come on, man. Come on. It's hard to stay away from that shit. You know what I'm saying? Your man's come over with a whole plate of neck bones and say, hey, yo, mom's made some neck bones and macaroni and cheese. Nigga, you gonna say no? You know what I'm saying? He got kids and shit. They like to eat tricks and Cocoa Pebbles and shit like that. Nigga, you ever wake up and get hungry and some shit? You be like, man, nigga ain't about to go in there and get no Greek yogurt, nigga. Never in the history of niggadom had a nigga that didn't have to make weight or don't have to be on weight went in the kitchen at 3 a.m. and say, oh, man, I'm going to go get me some cantaloupe. I'm going to go get the Greek yogurt with the fruit on top. Come on, man. That's hard. He ain't got nothing to lose. Ain't no $1 million payday to lose. He ain't got no $1 million payday to lose. Now, it's different. You in camp, you in camp and shit, and you see that pizza laying on, come home, you like, nah, I can't even do it, bro. I got about $5-10 million to lose against Shawn Porter. That's different, though. But when you ain't got to do something, I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. When you ain't got to do something, when they ain't forcing you to do something, it's hard. So it's not just the Errol Spence problem. It's not an Errol Spence problem. It's a promotional problem. He said, did you see, hold up, Ty? He said, did you see Benavidez and elbow Darrell? No, I ain't see that shit. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I did. Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Ty. Shout out to Ty, man. I'm going to have you come back on, bro, when you get some more time. He ain't been on the channel in like 2 years. I'm going to have you come on. We have to set something up. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, he did elbow that motherfucker. I forgot about that shit. Hey, man. I'm a motherfucker that, hey, do what you got to do to win. But, hey, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna open up the Q&A for a minute. But Reginald said, I'm a boxer, so I know this Crawford struggled with Gamboa, and Errol with dust Gamboa. Maybe Shawn Porter trained for this fight like a bodybuilder and a football player. I ain't trying to hear that, bro. The same Reginald, the same motherfucking Gamboa, Mikey Garcia ducked. The same Gamboa. Gamboa was undefeated. Mikey Garcia could have fought him and took that fight away from Terence Crawford. He ducked. Crawford went in there and beat him. Crawford was expected to lose that fight. Nobody had dusted off Gamboa to that point. He beat Salido before Salido even fought Lomachenko. Gamboa wasn't no. If Gamboa was equal welterweight size, he'd give Crawford all types of problems. If Gamboa was a welterweight size, he'd get that nigga all types of problems. Gamboa was fly shit. Gamboa was a dog. Gamboa was that nigga. I was a huge Gamboa fan. Because he wasn't no boring ass Cuban fighter. He wasn't 1-2, 1-2. See, anybody can go in history and be like, hey, Tapia would have easily beat up on Rickendall. Yeah, it's easy to go back now that Rickendall and got the shit beat out of him. You know, it's easy to go back and say, oh, he beat the shit out of him. You know, easy. Gamboa was that nigga. Yeah, I remember that. I thought Crawford was gonna lose that fight, and then you got to remember too that Crawford was a little unknown. People say, why did Crawford sign the Top Rank? Why did Crawford sign the Top Rank when nobody else there? When nobody else there. Crawford was on Matador Sports, bro. Tell me what Matador Sports is. I don't even know what it is. Only reason I found out about Terence Crawford was because of Nestor from the Boxing Voice. And he would tell us, oh, it's this sweet fighter out there named Terence Crawford, and y'all got to see him, man, and he can fight. That's the only way I knew about Terence Crawford back when he had the dreads. Crawford didn't, PBC wasn't knocking at Crawford door. Errol Spence got quartered by Top Rank. Broner got quartered by Top Rank. Everybody. Crawford was a little unknown dude. He from Nebraska. He wasn't a highly touted amateur. Vanes Monterosian, who caught a charge today with his wife, Vanes Monterosian was a top amateur. Vanes Monterosian, I was listening to Kareem Mayfield one night, it's years ago. He said that Timothy Bradley was slept on as an amateur because of, one day he seen him fighting a tournament, and Timothy Bradley drew the number one guy, Vanes Monterosian, and Monterosian dusted him off in the first round. So at the end of the day, if you would have said who would have a better career coming out the amateurs, Monterosian or Timothy Bradley, Monterosian got picked up by Top Rank. He fought at Yankee Stadium versus a guy named Joe Green back in the day. They was pushing Vanes Monterosian tough as shit. Some people thought he beat Jamel Charlo too. Timothy Bradley started off with Gary Shaw. He fought Devin Alexander with Don King, going to limo to the weigh-in, limo to the media workout. Nigga, Timothy Bradley was in a work van. You know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, if it wasn't for Timothy Bradley and Mikey Garcia, Terence Crawford never would have got signed. Mikey Garcia and Timothy Bradley got, I think Timothy Bradley was with Gary Shaw at the time. Yep. And Timothy Bradley wanted to sign Terence Crawford, but Terence Crawford ended up sparring Mikey or some shit, and Mikey said he beat me every round in the sparring, and Mikey told Cameron Duncan. Now, interesting enough, somebody asked about Jaron Ennis, and Jaron Ennis had promotional issues because Cameron Duncan signed him, and I think Cameron Duncan was I'm going to try to get this right, and I'm opening up Q&A. Cameron Duncan was he's the Al Heyman for Top Rank. He manages the majority of Top Rank fighters. So I think he got his own promotional company now. And I'm trying to get this right. And excuse me if I butcher it. Long story short, they said allegedly Bob Arum had a stake in Cameron Duncan company, and I think Top Rank tried to sign Jaron Ennis, but they found out that Bob Arum had ownership in Cameron Duncan company, and somehow it was a big promotional issue that Ennis signed 2 promotional contracts at once or some shit like that. I can't remember. So he got set on the shelf, some shit like that. So that's crazy that somebody mentioned that. Yeah, he's a promoter now, but Bob Arum now has stock in his company. So I think that's like a conflict of interest or something. But Mikey Garcia is the one that got Crawford over the Top Rank. Cameron Duncan hollered at him. Cameron Duncan signed him to Top Rank, got him signed to Top Rank. He was signed to Matador Sports, and Top Rank had to pay their percentage out of Terence Crawford purse to Matador Sports, the equal, to get his services for like a few years or whatever. Top Rank was only paying Matador Sports Crawford guaranteed purse, but they was supposed to pay the entire purse. So he might say, oh, Crawford may make, let's just say now, 3.5, but he get a cut on the back end of the promotional cut, and they was only paying 3.5. So they sued Top Rank for not paying the entire cut. Now you have Fanon going out there saying, and he supposed to be a quote unquote lawyer, that Crawford was getting sued. No, Top Rank got sued for not paying that cut. They were supposed to pay the equivalent of what they would have took out of Crawford purse from Matador Sports. So when people ask me, oh, Crawford shouldn't have signed the Top Rank, he shouldn't have signed the Top Rank. One, he didn't have too many options. Once you sign the Top Rank, it's hard to get out. Not everybody got $500,000 to buy themselves out their contract like Floyd Mayweather. Don't everybody got a chance to lose almost a year and some change like Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia had to sit out for whatever long, a year and some change, because Top Rank said they owed him one more fight. They say you fight Yurikus Gamboa, you get out the contract. I heard Mikey Garcia didn't want to do it, so he sat out and he missed some time. Bud already missed a significant amount of time. Bud turned pro in 2007. He got with Top Rank. Let me get this right. He got with Top Rank a while after that, I want to say. And I'm going to tell you the first fight he got with Top Rank. He got with Top Rank in 2013. So the first 6 years of his career was it wasn't good. You know, he's fighting on the undercard. He was like when you go up in, like the first fight at 6 p.m., he was that guy. And he signed a Top Rank. It wasn't no PBC. It wasn't no Eddie Hearn. It wasn't no Barry. It wasn't no Frank Warren. It wasn't no main events. It's basically like, okay, I got one D1 scholarship to Duquesne. You're not gonna go to Duquesne? Yeah. He signed with Top Rank, and it's very hard to get out. So people say, oh, why did he resign? Why did he resign? Why did he resign? Why did he resign? He said Top Rank got stupid extension to their contract. If you win championship fight, it's like automatically 2 years. Exactly. So when you sign with Top Rank, they got these stupid extensions. So Crawford, when he re-signed his contract, he had one fight left. See, when you got one fight left, then Top Rank, they try to make you sign an extension. If you don't sign an extension, then you go on the shelf. So Crawford can't afford to miss no time. He probably can't afford to pay. He can't miss no time. So he'd been sitting out a year just to get the PBC or get somewhere else. So quite frankly, a PBC not for everybody. He said, why Bob didn't offer the same? They did offer Danny Garcia again. Danny Garcia didn't negotiate or nothing. It wasn't even an offer. They talked to Angel Garcia, and they didn't want the fight. They offered Shawn too. They offered Shawn. They offered Keith Thurman. They offered all them dudes. They not leaving Top Rank. They offered Shawn Porter a ton of money. And Kenny Porter said they loyal to them. So they've been offering these dudes under the table. They offered Keith Thurman some money. I don't know how much. He didn't want the fight, but that's here nor there. So basically, for Bud, it is what it is. For some guys don't. Some guys want a contract. You know what I'm saying? Bud is in the contract. The one beneficial thing about Bud is he make at least 3.5. Errol Spence don't have a network contract. He don't have a contract with Fox. He don't have a contract with Showtime. He don't have a network contract. So, some guys want stability, some guys don't. At the end of the day, you want to be on a fight by fight deal. You know what I'm saying? Or you want stability. So you can't knock what people want. Just because you're not on the same stable, don't mean a fight can't happen. PBC, they never fed Keith Thurman to Errol Spence. So if I come to PBC, it's no guarantee you're gonna get the fight. He's out like the PBC fighters, but the excuse. Hold on, let me read what he said. Give me a minute. Todd said he like the PBC fighters, but the excuses to not fight Bud are obviously and they look weak. Exactly. So at the end of the day, you can't tell a nigga where you sign that to sign not to sign here. At the end of the day, make the fucking fight happen. The Zone and ESPN do deals all the time. At the end of the day, Keith Thurman didn't fight Errol Spence. Errol Spence can't get Manny Pacquiao. He can get Floyd Mayweather. So just because you on PBC, it don't mean you're going to get the fight. Oh, you gotta come to PBC to get a fight. Like, nigga, why? Why? Just make the fight. If you got faith that your mans can beat me, let's do the fight. They don't want to do the fight. Anybody want to sit here and say, "Oh, he should fight Porter," or "Oh, or he need to come to PBC"? Those are excuses, dude. They're excuses. You know what I'm saying? Make the fight happen. If you believe Errol Spence gonna win, then Al Heyman should have no problem sending him over there or sending or trying to make a deal. At the end of the day, Bob Arum got one weak ass belt. Come on, it makes no excuse. It makes no excuse. It's just the way it is. They first look. Just pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. Pay attention to this. When Jeff Horn had the belt, everybody was cool with the W. Oh, I want to fight Jeff Horn. Danny Garcia, Errol Spence. I want to fight Jeff Horn. Oh, he told Crawford to get a belt. Get a belt. I'll fight you. Crawford got a belt. These are facts. Crawford get the belt. What'd he say? Hold on. I'm going to play this shit. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I'm going to play this shit. Give me a minute. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. You want to play this shit. Here you go.
This is what I read it on too. Terence Crawford, wait till he get a belt. Yeah. He ain't did nothing in the welterweight today. When he get a belt, you want to go over there. Keith Thurman want to go over there, and now y'all want to say, "Oh, I ain't fought nobody, but I got a belt now." So okay. Shawn Porter got a belt too. So now Shawn Porter got a belt too. So why am I go to easy road and you knock Shawn Porter out? Why wouldn't I?
He said it. He said it. I didn't have to say it. He said it. He said it. I didn't have to say that shit. I didn't have to say it. He said it. He said 2 lies there. I'm gonna get the easy belt from Shawn Porter. One, it wasn't easy belt. It wasn't an easy belt to get. 2, I'm gonna knock Shawn Porter out. That didn't happen. He told him, get a belt. Get a belt. What about this one?
Man down. Man down. Man down. But that man didn't go down. What happened? What happened, EJ? You boxed him like it was a sparring partner. You boxed him like you paid him something. Come on, man. You wasn't doing no man down. You want to talk about Keith Thurman not being one time no more? What happened to man down? What happened to you sparring in the streets? No glove, no headgear.
It's facts. It's facts. I'm not lying. These are the facts. These are the facts. All of a sudden, after all that happened, we don't acknowledge the WBO no more. You ever heard that shit like that? You ever heard somebody, we don't acknowledge the WBO. After all this shit, they done sued you about 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And now you want to wait and you don't identify the belt? Come on, man. Come on, man. Something don't smell right. Something don't smell right. I'm speaking facts, though. Fact. These are facts. The facts. Anybody with a functional brain. Anybody with a functional brain know Errol Spence don't want to fight. And then what they say? Oh, he need to fight Porter. No. Shawn Errol need to fight Terence. They scared of the nigga. They scared of him. That's a fact. They so scared of Terence that they rather fight Errol now. Man, that's proofs in the pudding, bro. Not everybody taking the easy route. If it wasn't for Terence, none of them niggas would be fighting Errol right now regardless. Nobody be fighting Errol regardless. Come on. The reason PBC making their fighters fight is because they want to freeze blood out. You ain't, look here, real talk. This Danny Garcia fight was already in the works before the build up for this fight. Remigio Suleiman said, "Oh, Errol got to fight. The winner got to fight the mandatory. The winner got to fight the mandatory. The winner got to fight the mandatory." Like, nigga, what? Then Danny Garcia hop right in the ring. Come on, man. The nigga spooked. He know it. His coach know it, bro. His coach said it. His coach say, "Oh, he ain't ready yet." He ain't. I'm gonna talk about Keith Thurman before I get Q&A. Ain't nobody peep how Keith Thurman. It was 16,000 to Staples Center. I heard they gave away a ton of tickets, bro. But I'll let them have it. I heard they gave away a ton of tickets, bro. They gave away a ton of that shit. I got proof too, but that ain't for me to tell. Yeah, they can have their day in hell, and they can have their day, but like I know for a fact they barely did 10,000. If they did 10,000, but that's just me. I got facts. I got a homie that was selling the tickets for them. Facts. They comped 5,000 tickets, and then they gave away a ton more. But that's no here nor there. But Keith Thurman straight hated on the nigga. Ain't nobody catch that? SJ Fish 101 salute. Keith Thurman say it was probably like the 5th round or the 6th round, maybe the 4th, 5th, or 6th. He said, "I got Shawn Porter winning every round." Ain't nobody peep that? Ain't nobody peep that? Keith Thurman say, "I got Shawn Porter winning every round." I was like, what? Me and my man's like, what? I was like, man, I can't even say that, bruh. I can't even say that, dog. I can't even say that. What Times Square? What bar you went to? Because they got a bar next to Madison Square Garden that be banging too. That bitch be slapping. It's right next to that bitch. Keith Thurman hating like a motherfucker. I was like, I can't agree with you, Keith. I can't agree with you. He had no choice but to sign with Top Rank, so we not even entertaining that, bro. Everybody can't fight on PBC. That's a monopoly. So get the fuck up out of here. You gotta come to PBC to get a fight. Fuck up out of here with that shit. Niggas will use any excuse. Just say your man's got a skirt on. He do. Errol Spence wearing a whole skirt. You want us to feel sorry for the Jamal Charlo, and you want us to feel sorry for Jamal Charlo. I'm not feeling sorry for Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Nobody want to feel sorry for Bud. Now, Bud was a cracker, a white boy, whatever you want to call him, mayonnaise nation, Indian. If he was Mexican or nothing like that, or whatever the situation may be, then at the end of the day, hey, I'm a fade into the black. Terence Crawford, a brother. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he identifies being black. He black. He ain't an ignorant nigga. At the end of the day, he black. He black. He black. People say, "Oh, you hating on Errol?" One motherfucker, it's 1,000 Errol Spence sausage loving channels. It's 1,000 of them. Go watch them, cause I'm speaking the truth. The nigga is the biggest fraud. If you think he could beat Canelo, you crazy. You crazy. He said near Broadway in 7th. You crazy. You think he could beat Canelo? You better hope Canelo pulling that bitch with crutches on. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna beat Tony Harrison in them fighting like that. He better not move up in weight. Let me just say that. He better not move up in weight. Dude better not move up in weight. Because he gonna be fooled. Canelo was not scared of no Errol Spence, bro. If he moving up to fight Kovalev with no rehydration clause at 175, you think he's scared of Errol Spence, bro? Real talk. He might be scared of Boo Boo. You might say he's scared of Jamal Charlo. But Errol Spence wouldn't beat the majority of middleweights. Errol Spence wouldn't beat Danny Jacobs. Errol Spence wouldn't beat Demetrius Andrade. Errol Spence wouldn't beat Triple G. I'm not sure he'd have a tough time with Derevyanchenko. He'd have a tough time with Derevyanchenko. Chelsea said I like Lubin to beat Spence. That's a good one. 2 southpaws too. Come on, he ain't beat none of them. Y'all got any questions? I'll answer them real quick. Let's get it. Questions. I'll shoot to the stuff. Yeah, Lubin and Spence, that's a good one. We see how Lubin do versus Terrell Boucher, but Lubin can crack. Lubin definitely a better puncher than Spence, though, for sure. I can give him that. But if I'm listening, is Earl Jr. the dedicated blowing up to one of the dedicated? They not keeping him busy. That ain't just Errol Spence's fault. Errol Spence is a young fighter. Errol Spence need to be fighting 3 or 4 times a year. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. These niggas got too much time on their hands. Errol Spence fighting once, twice a year. You can't do that, bro. One time he fought one time a year when he fought Kilbrook in 2017? You can't be fighting once and twice a year, dog. And you got to keep him busy, bro. That's their fault. If you ain't got shit popping, dog, like, dude, that's their fault, man. I can't even get mad at him for blowing up that high. Errol Spence need to be. He fought in September. Errol Spence should be fighting again in December. Real talk. Errol Spence should take a small vacation and get a little tune-up fight in September and in December. But January not a bad turnaround. That's quick. Then turn around and fight in June, and then at least fight again at the end of next year. They doing that to him. Everybody not Floyd Mayweather that walk around at 150, 160 and could just, strip 10 pounds real quick. Man, these Errol Spence a big cat. Naturally. EJ got hate like Floyd. I'm glad he ain't on top of nothing, bro. Ain't no hate like Floyd, nigga. Crazy. Niggas across the nation knew who Floyd was. You think niggas give a fuck about Errol Spence, nigga? Nobody care. That niggas don't even know who he is, man. His popularity growing, but how you on top? How? You ain't conquered your division yet, bro. You killing me with that shit, nigga. You know what on top is? On top is what Floyd did, nigga. That's on top, nigga. Vigil Ortiz and Porter, that's too early, man, for Ortiz, man. He old boy he was fighting last time could punch, he would have been in some trouble. I don't think Corlelo's for the I just don't think that he was taking that shit. I'm just saying this, right? Right, with Canelo and Charlo and y'all mad at Canelo, right? Oh, Canelo don't want to fight Charlo. And I feel y'all. Canelo don't want to fight this guy, that guy. But at the end of the day, Errol Spence don't want to fight Crawford. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. Tell Charlo to come sign over to Golden Boy then. For peanuts, nigga. The old head said he had Porter winning by 1 point or a draw. Yeah, I had a few people have Porter winning. Earl only way chance to win world titles to move down to 47 because 54 he would never win a title. That's what it's looking like. I felt that Lubin was a more talented fighter than him, and he got stretched. But Lubin jumped in that bitch too early with a lion. Who will Keith Thurman fight when he coming back? Man, Keith Thurman said I'm coming back in January, early 2020. Now he ain't coming back to the middle of next year. I don't know. Fuck it, running back with Lopez. Porter versus Canelo. Come on, man. Come on. Wow, your boy Canelo. It ain't my boy for one. Canelo ain't my boy, but want to run it back with Triple G. He don't have to run it back with Triple G. He beat Triple G convincingly the second time. I don't want to see. Don't nobody want to see that shit again. Nobody. Nobody want to see that shit again. Tell Triple G to go do something. Triple G didn't even want to fight Derevyanchenko. The zone made him fight Derevyanchenko. Nobody want to see no damn Triple G. Tell Triple G to beat Andrade. Then they can run it back. All y'all taking shots, but when Bro Unified don't jump back on the title. Who Unified? I don't even know what you're talking about. Dream Chaser. Canelo versus Porter. Bud versus Canelo at 54 fan. Bud. I don't know. I gotta see what Bud look like at 54. Probably favorite Canelo right now. What Floyd Mayweather did was special. Porter and Triple G, y'all crazy. I ain't gonna entertain that. Visual T's need to fight a real welterweight, not a 40 pounder. Never been stopped. That moved up to 47. Yeah, he got time. He a kid. He said, why they keep saying Bud shut aside the PVC? So that means Tank should sign with Bob since Top Rank got all the 35 belts. Facts. Ali salute. Marion said all this attention gonna make Spence a star. He just gotta fight the top competition. Yeah, he got a lot of merit, though. He got a lot of clout, man. David Benavidez is overrated, the real deal. This Caleb Plant. I think Benavidez is the real deal. He just young. He just really young, man. I think with more experience, he gonna be a problem. You know, he used to be like 340 pounds though. I like Caleb Plant right now, to be honest, but it could change. That's a good fight. I think Benavidez just need to continue to develop. I think he will. He could be pound for pound one day, I think, if he just continue to develop. He seemed like he on the right track. He can definitely be pound for pound one day, dog, I think. Who will Bud beat at 54 since EJ now? He fight I heard he'll fight the winner of Teixeira and Adames, if need be. Errol Spence is older than Canelo. Yeah, but Canelo been a pro since he was 16, though, so it's a little bit different. Eddie Sports say, what elite fighter Canelo dominated? What elite fighter Errol Spence dominated? There you go. And don't give me Mikey Garcia. His best win, Adrian Broner. Stop playing with me. Come on. You get the Bernards dominating, the Floyds dominating, the Wars dominating. It's hard to dominate top opposition, bro. Niggas be killing me. He said why he made. No, I heard that was the actual date though, January 25th. He ain't making that up. Yeah, that's the actual date. Yeah, man, that is the actual date though. I heard it's January 25th. Mike Coppinger reported it. It could change, but yeah, that's the actual date. He got that from Coppinger. I'm pretty sure he didn't tell y'all where he got it from though. I heard breaking news. I heard behind the scenes that it's January 25th. Yeah, I heard that's fact. Three Kings said it too. I think I got it from Coppinger too. Do you think Errol fought Shawn fight on purpose or because he had no choice? He had no choice. No, do you want to get hit upside your head or you want to stop him? He had no choice. Shawn Porter was Spence's first good solid fight. Yeah, it was a good fight. He fought a good fight. I give him credit. I felt he won. I'm not gonna come in here and hate. Oh, the nigga lost. Nigga got a robbery. He low blowed the nigga. No, nigga, he earned that win, man. He earned that. There's like a dude waiting for a dude's walk around at 150 and was eating Big Macs during camp. Yeah, man, that nigga got a once in a generational metabolism. He said the only guy really receiving legit hate now is Floyd is Wilder. Yeah, Wilder, like that's irrational hate, bro. Like I don't get that shit, dog. Wilder get hate from everybody, even Floyd. Charlo is the mandatory though. He ain't the mandatory. He the regular champion. Canelo some fucking super champion or some shit like that. Whatever they call the nigga franchise. He ain't no mandatory. At the end of the day, Canelo don't have to fight him. Just like Errol don't have to fight Terence Crawford. You can't have it both ways, dog. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, oh, Charlo need to fight him and then say, and don't say Errol need to fight Terence. It's the same situation. He ain't got to fight him. Charlo don't even exist, dog. Don't nobody know the fuck the Charlos is for real, dog. Nobody checking for the Charlos. Canelo not getting asked to fight Charlo. What people say? Who the Charlos fought? Who Jamal Charlo fought? That's what they say. The same shit y'all use to Bud. Keep that same energy. What elite fighter did motherfucking Errol Spence beat? Tell me, what elite fighter he dominated? He couldn't even dominate Shawn Porter. Triple C star Canelo for paydays, basically. I just think the promotional companies getting in the way. Don't think any of them scared to fight each other. Yeah, maybe not. You think Derrick James got to step his game up since he got out coached? I'm not. I didn't really listen to the corner, but we'll see. We'll see. They'll make their adjustments. He'll make his adjustments. I don't think it's a. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be in panic mode. It's just you go watch the tape and you see if he can make the adjustment or not. He should be able to make the adjustment. Seem like a smart guy, but Kenny Porter, I told y'all that they had more experience in the corner. Shawn Porter was a more experienced fighter, man. They had more experience all the way around the board. Big Hunter, world class. Kenny Porter, proven to be world class. Derrick James, at the end of the day, was 2 against 1. You can't hate. Derrick James won. You rather lose or you rather win. Derrick James won. I want to see Derevchenko stretch Triple G this weekend. Me too. Billy Joe Saunders will get Canelo run for it too. I don't know. Billy Joe Saunders is a good fighter. I don't. If he ain't on that, they both on that shit. Yeah. I don't know. Billy Joe Saunders ducking Andrade too. Coffee. I can't wait to hear what Bomac has to say about Spence's performance. I'll tell you what the fuck he said right now. That motherfucker probably said I didn't even watch the fight. Yeah, that motherfucker ain't say shit about the fight. Nope. I know Terence said he was ordering it, so he ain't say shit. Benavidez is a very crude fighter, but he good. Yeah, good. Yeah. Porter, he dominated Porter. I don't get that one. But Danny Garcia beat Spence? Nah, Jordan Maverick, nah. I think it depends on Errol fight. I think he got a chance. I say it was a Errol box. I say Errol by 90%. Errol, fight like, try to be aggressive. I say 60-40, 55-35. Errol Spence favor. Triple G versus Derevchenko this week. Yeah. And Clarissa Shields fighting this week. Errol older than J-Rock too. Damn, I didn't know that. He never posts sources. No, they don't. They will always want to act like they giving information. No, I'm always post sources, man. Unless somebody told me, or if it's a rumor and I'm supposed to keep it under wraps, I won't say nothing. I just say rumor, allegedly. It's a lot of rumors going around, man. I got another video, man, y'all gonna like, but it's another rumor going around that I was told not to say, but it's the game changer. If EJ and Bud fight, does it matter how he wins to be a top dog? No, that's a adequate competition. If he win, he win. As long as it's clear, or if he win like he did versus Crawford versus Shawn Porter, nah, top dog. As long as you win. It don't matter. Why you mad at IBF International or IPF? You talking about that dude? That dude, he be reaching out to me, dog. We talk behind the closed doors. You can't get mad at people because, like, real talk, though. You can't get mad at that nigga because he don't like Errol Spence or you don't share his view or your views, nigga. He ain't nothing but the anti like black fight fan. He ain't nothing but him. You know what I'm saying? He views shit his way, like, and you view shit the other way. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Dream Chaser, he see it one way and y'all see it another way. That's just all it is, bro. The same way y'all shove Earl down niggas' throats and y'all, and I ain't gonna say y'all, but niggas shove Earl down, niggas tired of that shit. So I don't know what color he is, whatever he is, but he might be Mexican or he might like Mexican fighter. He want to shove Canelo down your throat, or he might be white. He want to shove Caleb Plant down your throat. You can't get mad at niggas, dog, because the very same niggas that a lot of y'all be supporting, I feel like y'all, they just be artificially pushing niggas down our throats. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a bias. I got a bias. You know, everybody got their own biasness. You can't stop biasness. You know, you can't stop it. Even if you try to be objective, it's still gonna be a little bit of bias there. Y'all feel me? So you can't get mad at niggas like that, bro. You can't get mad at him. Do sometimes I hear a nigga say some shit and I don't like it. Like, yeah, but it's their opinion. But what really be pissing me off is this. What really be pissing me off is this, bro. When a nigga when let's just say a fighter lose, and then niggas like all these excuses. Oh, or he don't get the knockout. Oh, he didn't do this or he didn't. Nigga, accept it, bro. Accept it. Accept it. Unless it's something blatant or what. Like for me, I accept it. I could be a hoe ass nigga. Oh, I thought Shawn Porter won by 3 or 4 points. They robbed Shawn Porter. I ain't cut like that. I told y'all what it was. I felt Errol Spence won. I said it. I might not like him, but he won the fight. Kid Buzz say Porter was out jabbing. Porter always out jab his opponents. That's funny. I don't need to be paying no attention. Bro, did you find time when Crawford was underdog in Vegas? I didn't. Yeah, he was fine. He was dog underdog versus Gamboa, bro. Come on. Love Wilder. He my favorite guy. PBC. Yeah, I fuck with him. I think Broner looked the best against Porter. That fight was so messy. I'm gonna go back and watch that shit. Xavier, I'm gonna go back and watch that fight. I've been watching a few fights lately. Canelo's WC Prince. Yeah, dude. They Mexican, he Mexican. What you expect? Well, I mean, come on. That's what we need, you know, somebody to start their own belt sanctioning for us. Yeah, them Saints. Yeah, shout out to the Saints. They beat them Coon boys. Charlo need to fight. Yeah, for sure. Neutral natural. Charlo and Andrade need to fight. The Cody 2K Wilder hate is crazy. Some of that I hear people say you would think he knocked out they. Yeah, man. I like Wilder, man. I do. You know, I do. Don Banks, Spence tried to make it seem like he chose to fight Porter fight. No, you had a choice, or you would have for sure lost. Yeah, he didn't have no choice, man. Spence is an habitual liar, bro. That's just what it is. Spence is a walking contradiction, dude. You did strength and conditioning versus Mikey. I watched you. You said I didn't do no strength and conditioning. You a lie. I watched you. Now you said you didn't do no strength and conditioning in this fight. We watched you do the military core workout. So come on, bro. You can't even get mad. How can you get mad at somebody for speaking the fact? He lying. Was hating on Adonis Stevenson a couple years. Yeah, Stevenson deserved that shit though. I ain't gonna lie. I like Adonis Stevenson too. I thought he was gonna beat Kovalev 5-6 years ago. But Stevenson deserved that shit, bro. Stevenson deserved that shit though. I ain't even gonna lie. And I still was rocking with him though. I still was fucking with Adonis Stevenson, man. I still was fucking with him. That's a fact. But yeah, he deserved that shit. I ain't even gonna lie. That nigga deserved that. Porter gained a lot of respect from Porter. I told y'all this was gonna be a tough fight, bro. I thought Spence might have clipped him in the round. I picked Spence to knock him out, and he dropped him. That's crazy. But what's your prediction for Joshua Ruiz, bro? I ain't really gave it no thought, man. To be honest, I'm looking forward to it. Right now, Ruiz is the fighter of the year for me if he can beat AJ. So yeah, Errol Spence did a good job too. He in there. I mean, you know, he won a fight where he didn't drop a round. So that gonna put you all the way in there. But yeah, Ruiz is the leader in the clubhouse. If he beat AJ again, Ruiz is the fighter of the year. But Spence in the conversation though. He's still in the conversation. He didn't drop a round. Unified with Porter. What else can I say? He didn't drop a round. That's rare. I don't give a fuck who you is. It's rare that you don't drop rounds. So, you know. Thurman won't fight Spence on the inside. Spence might end up chasing Thurman around. He wouldn't. Spence inside game ain't all that, but Keith Thurman can't bang with him there. But you know, but yeah, it'll be an outside fight. Thurman don't like to use his jab. I think Errol will still obliterate him. But I think Keith just breaking down. But Keith at his best versus Spence right now, that's a close fight. But I think Keith had to really utilize his jab. But Keith got power to knock Spence out, and Spence got power to drop Keith, knock Keith out to the body. I think into the head. Is Callum Smith ducking? No, they won't. Callum Smith won't Billy Joe Saunders, but Eddie Hearn said they trying to build it up. So it ain't no. Callum Smith might be the best 168 pounder. I picked him to win the World Box Super Series too. Yep. Java S salute. Chris Eubanks, yeah, shit dropped to once. I don't think I like Chris Eubanks, man. I don't think he weak though, man. He destroyed Uterman ass. Unlike Anthony Durrell, but I like Chris Eubanks, man. He a dog, man. And then I like it. I like him, man. He pissed me off versus George Groves though. Man, he pissed me the hell off that fight. But I rock with Chris Eubanks, man. I want to see him fight Charlo. That'd be a good fight. Jamal Charlo and Chris Eubanks. That's a good ass fight right there. If he can't get Andrade, but the Dennis Hogan and Jamal Charlo fight, that's a good fight too. I like that fight. I like that fight. I like that. Davion was going on early. Danny both slow as fuck. I think Earl's faster than Danny though. Mr. J Duke salute. 40. Classic Chico. Porter always man. Porter just like the Porter just be he just need if Porter has some more power, Porter probably be undefeated, bro. Martin Crawford beat all. I believe he will, but it ain't easy though. Breeks say Floyd would have dismantled Spence. I don't think he would win around. Yeah, Floyd was different though. It's like the pinnacle. But like I said, it's a couple welterweights. That version. Cotto, I like Cotto versus him. I like Trinidad versus him. Hey, De La Hoya would have gave him some problems, but he would have faded though. He definitely would have faded. But yes, man, Donald Curry would have gave him a good run. For Thomas Hearns would have gave Durant. Come on, that's elite company. Fernando Vargas versus Errol Spence would have been a good one too. I just don't like bias. Everybody got a bias, bro. But hey, I feel you. When somebody pushing a narrative, I do feel you on that one. Puts too much emotion and shit. It be like that, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with emotion. Emotion show you care. Show you passion. Ain't nothing wrong with emotion, dog. But yeah, some niggas do be going over the top with it. But hey, just don't listen to them. They made Errol the YouTube welterweight champion of the world. Yo, they made YouTube. You stupid Kobe 2K fan. Dream time. Next time you talk to him, tell him I wanted to get in the ring with him and talk about the. Nigga, dog, y'all man, come on, man. Y'all niggas be getting mad. What? I gotta listen now. He saw me up international. Also said Spence got beaten up like Rodney King. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry. That shit fucked me up. You said that shit, bro. That shit fucked me up, dog. I for sure punch a nigga in the mouth for that shit, bro. I for sure that one, dog. Fight of the year? No, AJ Ruiz still was fight of the year to be. Don't forget Ariola, Kanauki, Pacquiao, Thurman. Yeah, it's up there. I like AJ Ruiz though. Yeah, my score down score by score. Mark say I had 114, 113 Porter through my eyes. Says Spence. Earl has no plan B. He's just the same every fight. Yeah, it's interesting. I feel like AJ just might pull. He might. I kind of get in that feel. I ain't fucking with that fight, bro. Andrew Ruiz having big ass birthday parties and shit. Yeah, he training. He in secluded area training right now though, so he focused. Listed as the favorite, and no, he wasn't. I don't know which one you looking at, but no, he wasn't. I don't know what you looking at. Gamboa was the favorite. I don't know what sporting books. It's multiple, but Gamboa was the favorite. I remember that. Keith just like Kovalev. He don't like to work on the body. Copeland like to throw straight punches. Keith like to loop. What if they make Nigel Ben mandatory if he beats Sakio Bika? That shit crazy, man. I can't believe that nigga really fighting Sakio Bika, man. Nigel Ben need to walk away, bro. Malarius, what's going on? Marlon Arias. Hopefully I said it right. 76. Beast Mode, you think Danny should walk Earl? Man, nigga, man. If he walking Earl down, Earl better do like he did versus Danny and just I'm at Mikey and outbox that nigga, man. Earl do not need to be in a firefight with Danny. Period. Earl need to box that motherfucking ears off, and he can win easy. They are saying this is just like Castillo and Floyd. Earl didn't get exposed. This ain't nothing like Castillo and Floyd. The fuck is they talk about? Floyd Mayweather had a torn rotator cuff, for one. What injury did Earl have? Real talk. Floyd Mayweather fought Castillo with a torn rotator cuff. And Floyd Mayweather rematched Castillo. So any doubts, any doors that was open, he closed them. He got closure. So Errol need to rematch. Shawn Porter for closure. If it's a close fight, you give him a rematch for closure. That'd be killing me for that, man. That's why I don't be listening to a lot of niggas. I listen to Get 'em Mike. I listen to Corey Lee. I listen to a few dudes, man. In the interview channels, I really cut back. Fernando might have won. Yeah, Fernando was cold. He just didn't live a fighter's life. He from Errol Spence. Both of them niggas be bullshitting outside the ring. Why are they calling Earl a great fighter for beating at his style? That's what they saying. He beat him at his. He had no other choice, nigga. If he should have made an adjustment, then I say he a good fighter still, a good win. But you can't say Shawn Porter trash, Shawn Porter garbage, Shawn Porter this, and then try to put him on a pedestal though. He said I was tripping off the Gucci Dragon suits. Team, yeah, I thought them niggas was like Simi and Akeem and shit. Nigga Kenny Porter in there looking like King Jaffe Joe and shit. Hakeem, my son work. My son work. I heard them damn Coming to America drums coming, and I'm throwing rose. But they should have came out some bitches throwing rose pedal at Kenny and Shawn feet and shit. Who the hell is that? Dude. My son work? The Canelo beat Canelo, he should retire. No, I heard he got if he beat Canelo, he going back to ESPN, he about to get put to work. Shawn took Errol jab away, he did. They said Errol choice to fight Shawn Porter. No, he didn't. He had no other choice. Nobody chooses to do. He make it. He can't. Man, fuck up out of here. Will Devin Haney fight Jorge Linares? I heard somebody else supposed to fight Jorge Linares. Who was that? Was that Devin Haney? It was somebody else supposed to fight Jorge Linares. Man, who the fuck was that? Damn, somebody else was supposed to fight Jorge Linares. It's fucking with me now. It wasn't Tank. It was another young fighter that was supposed to fight him. Maybe it was Devin Haney I heard supposed to fight Jorge Linares. Give me a minute. I'm mad as hell you asked me that because I was about to get off. Somebody else was supposed to fight that dude, man. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know who it was. It might have been Devin Haney. It was somebody else supposed to fight that dude. I think it was Ryan Garcia. Yeah, Ryan Garcia. He might was supposed to fight him. Yeah, they was, man. Hakeem. But yeah, let me get out of here, man. I appreciate everybody for checking in, man. I wanted to make sure I got a nice long one in today, man. Make sure I hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Check out our sponsor, the Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. Promo code Goodfellow1Box. Get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Check out my website, promo code description. Haney versus Linares is a good fight if it's true. Yeah, I want to see him fight Luke Campbell, bro, but it don't really matter. Luke Campbell probably need a tune-up after fighting Loma, but we gone.